Welcome to episode 2 of the Self Trust Frequency. It's so awesome you're here. Thank you for being here, beautiful soul. This is a spirit led podcast. I haven't pre scripted it. The ideas build up like pressure throughout the week until I have to record. So, in our first episode, we talked about the premise of the self trust frequency. So, you can always go back and listen to that. And the concept is that you are a soul who chose your life on earth. So your entire journey here on earth was chosen for your soul's evolution, for the particular development that your soul is in. Everything in your life is for optimal soul growth. And so it really changes how you start to see what's going on in your life, who is in your life, who is probably in your soul family, who's reincarnated with you before in different roles. And I am drawing this information, but from what people actually say in near-death experiences and past life regressions in hypnosis about the spirit world. And then as you start listening to your own intuition and begin to channel information, it all feels so right. Okay, so feel free to drop any questions in the comments. Let me know if there's any rabbit holes you want me to go down, any questions you're having about the spirit world. And we will get into in further episodes how to work with your guides, how to work with your ascended masters, and more about that soul purpose. My purpose with this episode is to talk about bringing your soul mission to fruition in this lifetime, how to have it start to take shape and gain clarity, how to start feeling it out and starting to, it's almost like you sense something in the dark, but you can't quite see what it is. You can't quite see the outline. And then it's like you're able to start to see its edges and it's still not defined, but you know it's there. And that's the beginning of feeling like you have these inklings, you have these visions, you have these desires, and it's like, where do they come from? Each of them are unique to each of us. So part of the path is getting out of your own way, letting the blueprint, letting the vision unfold on its own without you interfering. That's the work. Can you think about this? Instead of thinking, I need to create my dream life, I need to make this happen, I need to do X, Y, Z, hustle, get it done, all the pieces together. How's it ever going to happen? How am I going to have enough time? We're going to switch from that to my soul's essence is flowing through me here on Earth School. It is a life force energy that is driving forward, and all I need to do is get out of the way and heal. This is, I love this, so exciting. Heal the things that are the barriers, the hurdles, the obstacles that are keeping it from flowing naturally. So think of it like a river flowing through you, and it wants to come through, and you have visions. What is it you see for yourself? It's so weird how sometimes these things are so clear, and it's about getting rid of that thinking mind that says, well, that's weird, or I don't know where that's coming from. You get more in touch with letting it come through. And you can imagine, I'm feeling like right now, like it's coming through your head, it's coming out your heart and your hands. And your job is to do the inner work that clears the path for it to be self-expressed and for you to take aligned action. So you honor this by following your intuition on what it's telling you to do. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? Who am I here to serve today? These spirit-led questions are helping this path unfold in real time. So are you still with me on this? I love this concept. It's so exciting. Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about is when you are committing to this soul path, letting it flow through you, being in flow, being in the vortex of this spiritual world and knowing you're a soul, your life will get in the way. Okay. And that's not a problem. That's the point. Okay. So as your soul mission wants to come forward, you'll have an obstacle or things won't be working out right. So my small example is I'm really in this like huge creative drive in my business right now. I am just pumping out a lot of ideas with so little time to act on them. I've had eye surgery. Both of my kids have gotten sick. My husband's job really took off, so he has a lot of hours he needs to work, so I have to do pickup. So this is just my tiny example. This will show up in your own way. You're going to have a soul mission, you're going to have a vision, but there's going to be reasons why you can't do it or why it's not working either today on a micro level or why it's not working on a macro level. And here's the thing, this is what you work through as you adapt and turn to life, turn to presence, turn to radical acceptance. It's like the vision wraps around reality. So there's two parts. The first part is you are remaining committed to the vision no matter what. And just to bring in some topics of things I love, it reminds me of the sacral chakra. It's a reed that bends in the wind that doesn't break. It's endlessly adaptable. It's endlessly flexible. Okay, so just because there's obstacles doesn't mean the plan is wrong, doesn't mean you need to stop. It means that you are just staying the course and in surrender. You're letting it play out. It doesn't mean anything is wrong, anything's not working. It means that we're going to have patience, we're going to figure this out. We're adaptable. We're quick on our feet, right? We got this. And also, the way this changes you is actually giving you new ideas from the universe. So, for instance, if I can't do a ton of in-person sessions because my kids keep getting sick or something like that, I can create digital courses. I can create a podcast. I can create things that people can consume the information in their own time that frees up my time. I can create more things that run in the background. That is actually an incredibly adaptable solution. So instead of feeling like I'm beating my head against the wall and everything's going wrong and I can't fulfill this mission or my little business plan that I have in this moment, whatever it is, it's actually making me smarter. It's making my plan bigger. It's making me more adaptable. It's making my plan fit the reality of my life. It actually makes my plan more scalable because it's going to fit in my life no matter what's going on in my life, and it's going to serve more people. So when you face an obstacle, whether it's an inner journey of feeling like, oh, I have shame, I have a fear of visibility, or if it's like a physical life issue that's coming in the way of you getting something done, whatever it is, that obstacle is there as a little gift to unwrap and see what's inside because the universe is trying to help you grow. You're either trying to heal a part of yourself so that you can keep going on your soul mission, or you're learning how to do it better because the more adaptable version is actually going to work better in reality for your life. Okay, so I'm going to pause there. So, in a nutshell, that concept is that the universe is always guiding you, and as annoying as obstacles are, I'm thinking of like a squirrel with acorns. They're like little nuggets. They're like little packets of information that are like, oh, that's interesting. If I'm going to continue on my soul mission, I need to be able to adapt around this. What is this teaching me right now? What is this doing for me? How is this growing me? And sometimes I feel like also these things are more simple than I'm making it seem, and they're just there to slow us down because we might be in too much of a hurry, and just slowing down causes our thoughts to form around it in a different way. We lose the charge where maybe we were focused and it dissipates, and then we actually get excited about something else. We're like being slightly redirected. So just remember, you're on a soul mission and everything is working for you, for your soul. So if you keep that faith, everything starts to change. Life becomes almost like a game. Okay, so there's that. I'm trying to think. I want to get into one other topic. I think I'm going to kind of get into a little bit like a teaser for the next episode. Oh my gosh, you're an incredible soul. You are an intermediate soul or an advanced soul who is here. I have no doubt, if you're listening to this, who is here to make big advances in your lifetime. Seriously, if you are sticking with me on this topic and it is resonating, you're in this frequency, I feel very strongly about this. I feel so excited. You are here to create something from the 5D that doesn't yet exist in the 3D. And that's what I want to talk about next week. That'll be my whole next episode. You are the most gorgeous being of creation, like Archangel Metatron, just vortices of creation energy. And if you feel this, you know what I'm talking about. You know that something wants to come through you, okay? Something wants to be created in your life. You're feeling the drive, you're feeling the inspiration, you're feeling your gifts, you're feeling your path. It's all happening. It's all becoming. The thing I want to talk about in more detail next week is that this is this is so difficult for me. It's like what I'm learning right now. What you're creating doesn't yet exist in reality. So we need to stop looking to reality to find proof we're on the right path, because you're not going to find it. You might get, you might get encouragement from spirit. You'll get those synchronicities. You'll get the feeling you're on the right path. But from what people say, from what you see in the 3D, you'll see people not consciously on your level, and you'll feel pretty crazy. And you have to remember that you're creating something that doesn't exist yet. So as you create things that don't exist yet, you need to not reference the 3D reality. You can think of it like this. Your soul came here to create, to bring higher frequency energies onto earth. And your soul is also learning while being here on earth. But if you think of yourself as a creator, as a soul who is bringing angelic frequencies, galactic frequencies, light codes, whatever soul gifts you're bringing, energy healing, you are creating what doesn't yet exist here, because the whole point is that you are bringing your gifts to earth as a healer. And so it can be lonely unless you find a tribe of like-minded people who are encouraging you that you're not crazy, that you are on the right path. But the difficult part, this is where I'll sum it up, is that no one can tell you if you're on the right path but yourself. And that's the whole point of this podcast. And so we'll get more into it. Thank you guys so much for joining. And it is going to be you and spirit who know you're on the right path. And we will continue that topic on episode 3. I'm Suzanne. I'm a Reiki master and chakra practitioner in Texas. I'm originally from California, and I'm going to be posting these episodes on YouTube and Spotify, and we'll see where else as it grows. I'm on TikTok and Instagram as Energy with Suzanne. Thank you for finding me. Thank you for being here. Please feel free to leave comments, letting me know what resonated with you and what you'd like me to cover in the future. Thank you. Take care.